Good evening. Eddie Muller back at Bar 355 for TCM's Summer Under the Stars. All day we've been featuring actress Joan Bennett. Her film career began in 1916 at the age of 6, appearing in the silent drama The Valley of Decision with her father, Richard Bennett, who also co-wrote the story. Our next film, made 6 decades later, is Bennett's final big screen role, and it marked a return to feature films after a 7-year absence. From 1977, this is Suspiria. Jessica Harper stars as Susie, an American ballet student who arrives at a prestigious ballet school in Germany. She is soon introduced to Madame Blanc, the school's headmistress, played by Bennett. It's apparent to Susie that something is seriously amiss, as in a series of gruesome murders occurring at the academy. Can Susie get to the bottom of these disturbing incidents before she becomes the latest victim? Suspiria is a wild ride, loud, frantic, and garishly bathed in red lighting that accentuates its gory murder scenes. Italian director Dario Argento, who is still making movies today, first made a name for himself by co-writing Sergio Leone's 1968 spaghetti western masterpiece, Once Upon a Time in the West. In the early 70s, Argento would produce a bloody streak of stylish and intense Italian thrillers, the genre known as giallo, including The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Four Flies on Gray Velvet, and Deep Red. Now, it might seem as though an old-school Hollywood actress such as Joan Bennett would be an anomaly in a film like Suspiria. However, aging actresses such as Bette Davis, Joan Crawford, and Ida Lupino were no strangers to horror films, especially late in their careers. Unfortunately, unlike Suspiria, most were pretty terrible, and Bennett opted not to do what some other actresses did when accepting material like this. She didn't camp it up. Since the mid-60s, she'd built up some serious cred in the world of Gothic horror, starring as Elizabeth Collins Stoddard, matriarch of a family of supernatural beings in ABC's daytime soap opera Dark Shadows. That series maintains a devoted fan following to this day. But what piqued Argento's interest in the actress was the dark and subversive work she'd done with director Fritz Lang in the 1940s. Lang and Alfred Hitchcock are the two filmmakers Argento has expressed the most admiration for. Their influence can certainly be felt in the film you're about to watch. In addition to its intense blood-red lighting, the mood is also set by a jagged, abrasive, and memorable score from the Italian prog rock group Goblin. From 1977, also with Alida Valli, this is Suspiria. Joan Bennett had essentially retired when she got the offer to make Suspiria. Her boyfriend at the time, David Wilde, pushed her to take the role, probably because it meant a free trip to Italy. But it was also a disappointing experience for an actress who had thrived during Hollywood's heyday. She married David Wilde the following year in 1978, but a month after the wedding, Bennett experienced a real-life nightmare. Her house mysteriously caught fire, resulting in extensive damage. There were no more feature films for Joan Bennett after Suspiria, but she did appear in a trio of made-for-TV movies. For her final acting performance, Bennett played herself in an episode of the long-running CBS daytime drama Guiding Light. She passed away in December 1990 at the age of 80 in her Scarsdale, New York home. Up next, a theatrical spin-off of the wildly popular Gothic TV soap opera that brought Bennett a whole new generation of fans. Jonathan Freed co-stars as Barnabas Collins in the 1970 horror film House of Dark Shadows. Next on TCM's Summer Under the Stars.
Next on TCM, House of Dark Shadows, then Father's Little Dividend, and later, Mrs. So Full. Diane Keaton can't be contained tonight.